You're Pirates. Pride, tradition, passion. Be proud of who you are and what you are. You're Pirates. When they face adversity, plant their feet, take a brace, hit them right in the jaw, and say, bring it on. Want some, get some.
ECU Athletics and U.S. Cellular present the Ruffin McNeill Show. The Ruffin McNeill Show is brought to you by U.S. Cellular, the official wireless provider of the ECU Pirates. And now, in his 25th season, the voice of the Pirates, Jeff Charles.
An open date for the Pirates, but East Carolina stayed very, very busy on the practice field. We'll take a look inside the Cliffmore practice facility and Height Field. Then all week this week, people still talking about the heartwarming story, the Marine homecoming. We'll take a look back. C.J. Wilson is also back in town, the Super Bowl champion of the Green Bay Packers, and we'll take a look at his very special hobby. And then the Pirates are getting ready to take on Tulane next weekend at the Superdome in New Orleans. Ruff joins me right after this.
We'll be right back with more of the Ruffin McNeill Show, presented by U.S. Cellular and sponsored by Suddenlink. Bundle and save with Suddenlink. Call 1-877-807-3806 today. The Ruffin McNeill Show, presented by U.S. Cellular, continues with sponsorship by BB&T. Sharing knowledge for a brighter direction.
Welcome back to the show. Coach Ruff joins us, and Ruff, has been a 10-week grind for you guys. Did this open date come late in the season, we know, but still at a good time?
Yeah, it was at a good time. You know, you wanted about mid-season, but it fit us pretty well, and it was good to get open week now.
Let's talk a little bit about practice this week. How much different is it not preparing for a game on Saturday?
Well, we use it to our advantage. You know, Monday's a normal day off for NCAA purposes. We'll give them off Friday, but Tuesday and Wednesday were really normal routine practice days for us. Thursday was what we call a varsity short, and we scrimmaged our young guys or guys who have not gotten as many reps in the game, about a 35 to 40 play scrimmage.
Shane Carden coming off a great game against Houston, named the co-offensive player of the week in Conference USA.
Oh, Shane's doing a good job. He's improving each week. I keep saying this phrase, but the game is slowing down to him or speeding up according to the 98 plays that we ran. And I think Shane just get better each week, and he's a guy that will take to heart preparing for games and make sure he's the best he can be when he goes out there.
And then how about Tay Cooper? 3 straight 100-yard rushing performances.
Well, that's great. That's great for Tay, and I think now that off week came at a good time. He had 33 carries the last football game, and he needs it as well as anyone. And our offensive line's done a great job opening up holes for Tay, but it came at a good time for him. Tay's playing well.
Yeah, I think the offensive line, Ruff, each and every week now, they're getting a little bit better, aren't they?
Well, they're getting better. I mean, I think Brandon's doing a great job with those guys up front. They're playing as a nickel. You can see them passing off blocks or talking or communicating on pass protection, so I'm really proud of that group.
And defensively, the guys have showed a lot of improvement with the Houston game.
I was proud of them. They bounced back. It was a tough week for them, Navy, and you know, we expect to execute better than that defensively, and we did against Houston. Really prepared well. Going into Houston, they've had a good week this week.
You know, you look at this late in the season, Ruff, and all the conditioning really pays off now, doesn't it, with Coach Connors heading down the stretch run now?
Well, it does. You know, Coach Connors is not a secret weapon. Everybody knows about him, but the way he prepares our guys during the summer and during the season really helps right now.
We'll be back, and we'll have more with Ruff right after this.
Hoorah. Go Pirates.
The boys, we have a very special treat for you as well. Today, coming in last night from Afghanistan.
Stay tuned for more of the Ruffin McNeill Show. Brought to you in part by Pizza Hut's $10 Pizza and these local nationwide agents.
Welcome back to the show. All week long, people have been talking about the Marine homecoming. Josh Ricafrente, he is a Marine and a staff sergeant. And man, what an unbelievable situation it was at halftime last week. His 2 sons meet him on the field. They did not know that Dad was going to be there. And I know, Ruff, you had a chance to meet him before the game.
No, it was awesome. You know, I'm honored and so humbled to have met Josh. And I'm going to sign his boys up. They sprinted probably about maybe a 4.140 to meet their dad. So they've got a scholarship offer offers here to play for us.
Well, someday maybe they'll be Pirates, and let's take an up-close and personal look at a very, very special moment right here at Downey-Ficklin Stadium, Bagwell Field.
This is that song, Rick Frente. I wanted to give a shout out to the Pirate Nation and a special good luck to my boys, Noah and Elijah. I hear you got a chance to do the football toss. I just want to say good luck, and I wish I can be there with you. Also, Noah, I just want to say a happy birthday. Wish I can see you, and I can't wait to hear all about it. I love and miss you guys. Noah, Elijah, Linnea, Jenny, I'll see you soon. Hoorah, go Pirates!
4, 3, 2, 1. And he finishes with a wonderful prize pack courtesy of Power 80 for the sports thing of the Pirates. And boys, we have a very special treat for you as well. Today, coming in last night from Afghanistan.
Oh, it was priceless. I mean, they didn't see me, but I was very excited for him.
My heart just stopped. I didn't know he was coming so fast.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Remember C.J. Wilson, the great career he had here at East Carolina. Now he has a Super Bowl ring, of course, with the Green Bay Packers. Not only a great football player, but a musician as well. And he's pretty good on that piano, Ruff.
Oh, he is. He's awesome. I love C.J. When he comes back into town, we spend, along with Limble, Joseph, they spend about an hour and a half, 2 hours with me. But what a great person. And, you know, that's the kind of guy and kind of players we're trying to make sure we get here back at East Carolina. Great person, great musician, too.
Yeah, let's take an up-close and personal look now at C.J. and what he does off the field.
I learned piano when I was 2 years old. You know, it's so funny because my mother taught me how to play, and she would have sessions with us every day. She was a stay-home mom, and we had an old piano, not like this, and she would play, you know, tunes. She'd tell us to play it behind her, and the next day she'll sing hum a hymn or a little, you know, nursery rhyme. Mary Had a Little Lamb, and you had to follow it with one finger. And so we did it every day until I finally learned that, you know, that it had patterns to it. I began playing for my church when I was 13 years old. My dad was the former musician for the church, but he was, you know, the pastor died and he was, you know, ordained the next pastor. Crazy, coming from a musician to the pastor. And so I took over playing for my church then. And I used to just play it for fun, you know. I go to school and for a talent show, that was always my talent, you know. I didn't have to like think of anything else. I just take my little keyboard to school and just be my talent show. Most people think it's like, it's different, you know. You see a guy, especially my size, that's just jump on the piano and start playing. It's always surprising because, you know, wow, you can play. And so like I never got made fun of by playing the piano. I guess I got made fun of when I was in band class. You know, I took band because I really like music, but I had to drop out when I was in high school for football. I probably play piano like once every 2 weeks, you know, because the schedule, you know, I go home and watch film and study hard, and we get off work, you know, you be tired. But once every 2 weeks, one day on my off day, I get on and play a little bit because it really helps me, you know. It helps me relax and helps my mind. So I got piano in my little keyboard in my room upstairs, so I just diddle-daddle sometimes. Well, we was waiting for a team meeting, and we had probably about 10 minutes before the team meeting started. And you know, the hotel, we had a piano, you know, sitting out there in front of the team meeting. And what better way to sit there and you know, kill 10 minutes by playing on the piano. So I get on the piano, and a lot of my teammates didn't know I could play. So you hear this, you know, you hear music. Everybody loves some type of music. I don't care who you are. And so I get there and I'm playing music, and I get all my teammates get around me. Play this, play that, play this. and the guys just get around because I play some songs that everybody know, old hymns of church, and everybody start dancing and just laughing because their mind took them back to when they was growing up in church when they were smaller. Not only that I was playing the Super Bowl, but I had a moment where I could say that I had my own to help our team settle down, I guess you could say. It wasn't so like you go, because I played in championship games in college. It's nowhere near close to Super Bowl, but you get so tight, uptight, and you're so stressed out because you don't want to mess up. But to have the guys laughing like that and be able to be a part of that meant a lot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today we're with Drew Gentry, one of our offensive guards. Drew is a big boy. He's 6'6", 315. He does a great job for us in the offseason, and today he's going to demonstrate some of the things that we do to develop core strength. This is called a get-up, sit-up. And basically what he's using for the first part of the progression is just a towel. He's driving his heels down through the floor, sit up, extend the arms, towel comes behind the head. All right, good job. Okay, we're going to start this bar right below the sternum. That's it. Okay, now we have the barbell, so he's locking it out as opposed to the towel. That, of course, makes it a little more challenging. Okay, Drew. Good. Keep the elbows locked out. That's it. All the way up. Good. All right, the next exercise in this progression is a little variation where we're going to connect shoulder stability with core, which is one thing we like to do in our system of exercises. He's going to clean the bar up, press, coming back, sit up. Sit. And back up with it. All right, great. It's another variation of the get up, sit up where we can use a kettlebell. All right, Drew. Good. So we've got single kettlebell, get up, sit up. Again, shoulder stability is something that we're looking at here, as well as core stability. All right, good job. Okay, the final exercise in this progression is the seated seesaw press, which is very challenging. Again, we're talking about core strength. We're using the obliques and also connected with shoulder stability. Okay, let's press it up. Let's turn on it. One's coming down, one's going up. That's it. One more rep. Good job. Drew's doing a great job developing in our program. Last season he squatted over 600 pounds. He's got really good feet and good athleticism, so we're really looking for a bright future with Drew.
Camp Connors is brought to you by these local nationwide agents.
Remember, Pirate fans, you can be a part of the show. It's Ask Coach Ruff, powered by U.S. Cellular. Text the word coach to 94597. You'll be asked to submit your question to Coach Ruff. He'll pick one to answer each week. Here's Coach Ruff.
This next text is from Jay from Hampton, Virginia. Jay asks, hey, Coach, what are the keys to winning out the rest of the way? I think the key is staying focused on us, Jay. I think fundamentally, never forgetting our fundamental principles of blocking and tackling, making sure we keep playing fast and great effort, and being physical. Thanks, Jay, for your text, and go Pirates.
This week's Look Ahead is brought to you by the Eye Care Center. Eye doctors focused on you and the official eye care provider of the Pirates.
Welcome back to the show. The Pirates are back on the road this week, down to the Big Easy, down to New Orleans to take on the Tulane Green Wave. And Ruff, you've been around a long time, but you tell me you've never coached at the Superdome.
No, I've never coached at Superdome. I'm looking forward to that trip and looking forward to a very challenging Tulane team and looking forward to the game.
Ryan Griffin is their quarterback. He's a good one, isn't he?
Well, he's playing well. He's throwing the ball well. CJ's done a great job of teaching him the New Orleans Saints offense. Really knows where to distribute the football. He's done a good job, really great job of leading that team.
How do you think the guys will like playing inside and playing on that turf?
Well, I'm anxious to see how they handle it. We played on turf before. I think they'll be up and excited about getting down, playing another game. That week off helped, but I'm looking forward to. I know the kids are too.
Yeah, sometimes the guys think they're a little bit faster maybe on that turf, and I know the kickers like it too, don't they?
Oh, the kickers love it, and you know what? I'm gonna tell the kids we are faster down there on the turf.
That sounds good to me.
Do that.
All right, Ruff, thanks so much for the visit. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, JC. Love you, brother.
That's the head coach of the Pirates, Ruffin McNeill. Stay tuned. We'll have a report following the Tulane game next week right here on the show. Have a great week, everybody.
The Ruffin McNeill Show has been presented by U.S. Cellular. Hello, better. The Ruffin McNeill Show is an exclusive presentation of IMG, America's home for college sports.